The rhubarb and strawberries are ready, and that means I'm gonna make a delicious sauce and serve it on top of some pancakes. These aren't just any pancakes, these are orange cardamom pancakes, and they have a delicious rhubarb strawberry sauce to go with it. Put some rhubarb and strawberries together with a little bit of sugar, of course some orange juice, cook it down until it is a sauce. Yeah, seriously, that's all. The pancakes are like any others, but with added flavor. Some flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, some salt, and the secret, cardamom. It plays amazing with these flavors. Whisk that together, then add in your buttermilk and egg mixture. Once it's all ready, you can just make your pancakes, serve it with a big pat of butter and that sauce. Everyone is gonna be so excited and you are gonna be the happiest person around. And that's all coming up on today's Wise Guide. Whether it's a weekend, a celebration, a holiday, or you are just in the mood, pancakes are always good. Growing up, yeah, we had pancakes. Sometimes it was for supper, sometimes it was because it was Saturday and we were inside, but you know what? They're always good, and it's just sometimes fun to switch them up. I love a good buttermilk pancake no matter when. Pour on that maple syrup. Okay, like dump it on, like who are we kidding here? But once in a while, I wanna switch it up, and you know what? When something is in season, which rhubarb and strawberries are, I am always finding anything I can make with them. Rhubarb is one of those things that most people are used to only like maybe a cake, a coffee cake, a muffin, but a lot of times it is such a traditional and Midwest thing to make a sauce. And you just keep it in your fridge, use it over ice cream or maybe with your granola, on yogurt. It's really extremely versatile. But why not use it on top of pancakes? To switch it up, I love to add in that orange flavor because orange, rhubarb go perfectly together. To get started on the pancakes, you're just gonna put in a large bowl your flour, sugar, just a little bit, baking powder, baking soda, some ground cardamom. We are spicing things up and it is gonna be good, and some salt. Whisk that together till it's well combined and then set it aside. For the wet ingredients, I like to first brown my butter. This is just an extra layer of flavor that is just a little bit of more of a step, but it's totally worth it. In a skillet, just put in some butter, let it melt, let it fizzle, let it sizzle, and then all at once it's gonna be brown. Once it's brown, take it off, let it cool, and then mix up your wet ingredients. Some buttermilk, eggs, that cooled brown butter, because seriously, you can put brown butter into anything and you'll just be happy. Whisk that together till it's smooth, then add it right into your dry ingredients. On top, just to add another dimension of flavor again, we are gonna put in some orange zest. Just use a zester, zest that whole orange, dump it right in, and then whisk it together. You don't wanna over whisk pancakes, so don't worry if there's a few lumps. I just kinda like to take my whisk and let it run through the tines, and then fall out and not over whisk it and beat it. If you beat it too much, they could be kinda tough and flat. Once it's mixed together, you can just set it aside. It's totally fine to let this sit for up to an hour. It's actually kinda good for it. While that's sitting, you can just get ready your rhubarb sauce. Chop up some rhubarb, throw it right into a saucepan, add some strawberries. You can do frozen or fresh of both of these. So that way you don't even need to be fully in season, but if you're like me and freeze them when they are in season, you're gonna have them year round, so that's always like, good job. If not, don't worry about it. A little bit of sugar, and the juice from an orange. We used the zest in the first part, and now we're using the juice, so you're not wasting anything here, people. I'm kind of proud of myself for that. Put that right under your stove, bring that up to a boil, then let it simmer until all that fruit is broken down and it has really thickened. Pull it off, let it sit, and just keep warm while you get your pancakes ready. However you cook your pancakes, totally go with that. I feel like there's always a camp that definitely has a pancake griddle. I don't necessarily make them always that much, so I just have a small griddle, but whatever works for you. Let some butter melt on it, get it the right temperature, let it melt out, and then just start cooking. I like to use a cookie scoop because it just makes evenly portioned pancakes. Portion out your pancakes and start cooking. When you get all the bubbles around the edge of the pancake and they start going to the center, you can check and it's usually time to flip it over, let it evenly cook on the other side. It always takes a couple pancakes to get the right time on it, so don't worry. Pull them off and put them onto a baking sheet lined with a cooling rack, because that way you can just pop them on there, they won't steam and get soggy. Put them into like a 200-degree oven just to keep them warm till you get all of them made. Once they're made, you can just stack them up, serve them with a big pat of butter on top because hello butter, and of course that rhubarb strawberry sauce. pour it over the top. It is so thick, but it will move around slightly, and then let everyone just enjoy. If you're anything like me, I know you are gonna love these pancakes. If you agree, make sure to like, share, subscribe. For the recipe, go to the description box. For more great brunch recipes and recipes for everything else in your life, go to wiseguide.com. And until next time, get those pancakes stacked.